Front foot picks the wrong line to play. Bat adjacent to the pad, not in front of the pad. And yes, the dugout, they exult, and why not? That's Virat Kohli's wicket for them.
112 required. Get around. These players, they'll take their time. There's enough time. 180 balls. What about the pie, Shama? What about the pie?
There should not be any doubt. The way they have lost the wickets. India lost 4 wickets in this phase.
Oh, how good was that? How good was that?
That's great stuff from Akila this time around. Sharply trying to smother the turn there. Shreyas Iyer beaten completely.
They ask again, nothing from rifle this time. And the reckons it's going down. It was very full.
It's a remarkable turnaround once again by Sri Lanka. When they say again, slice this one, gets the drift. This one would have gone down the leg side.
Slip and leg slip. Very slow through there. Even Washington Sundar at the end of the innings did mention this pitch. Slight
variation of pace. Virat Kohli against spinners, 36 runs for him. Strike rate 75. Hardly faced the pace bowlers. The spinner that are post problem for Virat Kohli.
Well, there's a reason for that. Facing only 3 balls of pace because Rohit Sharma has been kicking them out of the attack. No one else gets any pace bowlers to face.
I talked about the remarkable turnaround, Russell. In the first game, 75 for 1 India. From there, they came back strongly. This time around, 97 for 1. Just waiting for the wicket of Rohit Sharma. Once they got rid of the big man, it's been tough going for India. I think all that will happen only if you have the self-belief that they can always come back. More so because the kind of surface.
Kohli's dismissals this series. Both wrong ends. The first innings caught on the back foot of Hasaranga. This time around, getting that big stride in. Again, big appeal, big appeal. Nothing from rifle. Both reviews up their sleeve. They want to use one.
TV umpire to director. Player for LBW. The original decision is not out. I'm checking the feet and it's a fair delivery. Front on, please. Ball's passing very close to bat. The bat also looked like it's hit the boot. Can you give me ultra edge, please? Bat's away from the boot now. Keep going. Yeah, got a flat line. Take it back. Take it back. Yeah. And I can see a gap as well. So keep going. Satisfied, no bat involved. Ball tracker once it's available. Ball tracker coming up now. Not out is the original decision. Ball pitching in line. The impact is in line. And wickets hitting. So Paul will have to reverse the decision. Stand by.
Listen to the crowd. Listen to them. Poor Rifle cannot hear the third umpire, and finally he does. But Shreyas Iyer is on his way back. That's the 5th wicket for Jeffrey Vandersay. His first fifer, and what a time to get it. Shreyas Iyer's gone for 7. 133 for 5 India. the innings just now. Lanka's first over. Wickets in a heap, Shaba. Wickets in a heap.
The leg spinner. This time is Shreyas Iyer. Again missing the line completely. The fervor and the delight in the camp is there. The fans are enjoying this. This is again a strong comeback. They're making it tough for India here.
Oh! What sort of a shot was that? KL Rahul. That was the first ball. Correction, the second ball he faced. Massive save. As Van der Sar.
Van der Sar here. Pitched up, trying to drive. Not getting really close to the ball. Inside edge, onto the stumps. And another wicket falls here. Oh, that's ecstasy all over, and why not? Sri Lanka right on top. India struggling. It's 147 for 6. KL Rahul departs for a duck.
Customers enjoy our outstanding personal service. You can easily speak to your local agent or call our UK team. You can enjoy the more important things. For insurance you can rely on, join Interview Mutual today.
Washington Sundar. Last 10 overs, 51 runs, and India have lost. Opportunity again for Sundar, but the last recognized pair for India in the middle. And it's all happened so quickly. Jeffrey Van der Sar. Jeffrey bowling with beautiful control.
You're absolutely right. Russell is the control which has been so impressive. And that is why the Indian batters have found it so difficult to play him.
Van der Sar. Got 3 overs. Bilal again 5. Dhananjay 4. Well, with 2 left-handers in, Lanka might try to get a couple more in. Sri Lankan fans very loud. Indian fans a little quiet. Whatever happens to 2 Pakistani fans in the ground, they make their presence known.
That's a quiet stand for the Indian fans there. Till the time Rohit Sharma was at the crease. Oh, that's a no ball. Ball rifle there. A free hit.
Yeah, the call comes from upstairs. Hence the beeper. Got to have something behind the line. Very tight. First point of impact. Now free hit for Washington Sundar. Sliced in the air. He won't be out. The crowd celebrate, but they'll soon realize that was a free hit. I can't believe it. Jeez, it's good fun out here today. Yeah, need one partnership, 92 runs away. Batters who are very capable. Akshar Patel is on to 24 of 17. It's 150 on the board. With a loss of 6 at the end of 24.
At NFU Mutual, our insurance can be relied on. We don't quibble when paying claims, and we reward loyalty with a saving on your renewal. Our car, home, farming and business customers enjoy our outstanding personal service. You can easily speak to your local agent or call our UK team. We do all this so you can enjoy the more important things. For insurance you can rely on, join NFU Mutual today.
5 right-handers he's picked up, 1 left-hander. Shivam Dubey that was. Now he's got 2 standing in way of Sri Lanka and victory. 91 41 runs, 4 wickets in hand. Let's not talk about the overs remaining. There's plenty of them. Well, Sri Lanka hit out of the attack basically. Went for 14 in that first over. He's gone to Asitha Fernando. His second spell. The first ODI was pretty useful in those middle overs. He picked up the
يعني خلينا نكون صريح أكثر بعد مع احترامي للجميع زين ممكن الأجنبي ياخذ أكثر منك.
wicket of Trace Iyer cleaned him up. That's the change of pace to the game that Sri Lanka is searching from Fernando. There's a slip in place.
That's a good move by Sri Lanka to get a slip there for Asitha Fernando.
That could have easily gone on to the stumps. Patel, if he played it onto his legs, the ball went towards the keeper.
Wasn't expecting this one to come in. Akshar Patel was playing for the delivery that would hit the neck and go away from him. It held this line. Excellent start by Asitha Fernando here.
Yeah, the key is not to try too much. Just keep hitting the deck, back of a length. Force Akshar Patel to make the play. Wants to, he won't get it. At the Nisanka. It's doing very quickly.
It's the last recognized pair for India here. Washley and Akshar Patel, both of them left-handers. After this, there's the tail that starts. Kuldeep Yadav, Harshdeep and Mohammad Siraj. A lot of work to do for both these batters here. 90 is still required.
Washington Sundar got a promotion in the first game. Came in at number 4. Held back today though.
Thought from my side, Russell, that India is still following the pattern of having a floating middle order, right-hand, left-hand combination. That has worked quite well for India in T20 format. I'm not too sure about one-day cricket. Shreyas Iyer generally comes in number 4, number 5 is KL Rahul. With too many changes in the batting order, at times I just feel the batter, they tend to lose their rhythm.
Thought of maintaining that left-hand, right-hand combination. Probably why the changes were made. Lovely hit. Crack. Middle of the bat.
Just to take that forward, Russell, you know, in one-day cricket, at times if you have a settled batting order, an individual who's got a settled batting order or batting position, he feels far more comfortable playing at that number. I can understand this right-hand, left-hand combination in a T20 format that India has done successfully. But in one-day cricket, I just feel that, you know, a stable batting order is always helpful, not only for the team but also for that individual.
Feel that Sri Lanka have lifted. They certainly have. Efforts like that just encourages everyone on, builds pressure on the batter because he thought it was 4 the moment it left the bat. There were 2 brilliant catches taken to dismiss Rohit Sharma and Shubman Gill. It's been a very good over so far from Fernando, just what Sri Lanka needed from him. He's got 1 ball to go. Very important delivery. And it is still good. Just the 2 runs off it. 152 for 6 India.
Hello.
What a turnaround this. 152 for 6. India was looking so good at one stage. 97 run opening partnership. 110-1 looking pretty. Run rate good. These two verbs suggest that they're still up in that run rate. Those dotted lines seem to be the concern. Dhananjaya brought back. See, Lanka has a challenge here now. He's got to ensure that he uses his bowlers well. Vandese has bowled 7. Dhananjaya plays 7. Lanka has bowled 5. Knows that spinners are the key here, Ravi. So he'll have to be smart with his choices, and he'll have to find a few more overs of the 4th and the 5th option.
Yeah, it seems like something's happening every single ball when the spinners are on, especially Jeffrey Vandese. Akila Dhananjaya coming on, replacing Vandese at the far end.
India has time on their side because 87 of 147 balls is not difficult in terms of a run rate, but the concern will be the wickets.
On this pitch, especially in the first 25 to 30 overs, you need a bit of luck also to survive. That being said, nobody would have presumed, even at the Indian club, when India were 97 for no loss, that they would be 154 for 6. So credit must go to Jeffrey Vandese, but also Sri Lanka set in and out fields. They've been consistent with their areas, mixed with some bad judgment. India find themselves here.
What I really meant is that they can take their time. They're not rushed in terms of the requirements. This is a good pair of batters. Capable. Akshay has made 27 of 24. Washington is in the 4 of 10. Gets turned. 26 done, 155 for 6.
Maryland, the perfect combination of generous chocolate chips and a crunchy, crumbly texture. Maryland, good to the last crumb. And why not try packable, snackable Maryland minis?
44, that's what India requires. Obviously, they don't seem to have too much of attacking left after this pair. This partnership will be critical as far as they're concerned. Just a thought question that I would like to throw to you in this scenario is left hand right hand combination. I know Sabha spoke about it. I'd like to get your views also. I mean, suddenly you find the likes of Rahul, Shrilanka batting. All that contributed to this, or is it something you feel that the players need to adjust, even in a situation like this?
Look, as far as I'm concerned, Kabir is a big believer in maintaining that left-right combination. We've seen that with a smaller sample size in T20 cricket. With ODIs, they've employed such sort of a tactic, 2 leggies in operation. To maintain that left-right combination would make it harder for trying to change the combinations around set play at 4, then Shreyas and then KL Rahul. In fact, Akshar Patel came before Shreyas Iyer, so they tried to maintain the combination as much as possible.
Very close calls and some important decisions, important moments in the game. This was an interesting one. This was really interesting. The Sri Lankan fielders thought otherwise. Look at Kusal Mendis's reaction. And of course, Jeffrey Vandese went through some excellent deliveries, great control.
On his knees, if you want to say. I don't think anyone in these, if you like to say, situation, that ball stopped a little bit, I thought. Come on. Like to say, never gets a continuous run. He's been someone who's been in and out, and it's not easy to come in and when you're thrown the ball to do what he's just done. It's a big decision now for the selectors. Are they going to persist with him? Are they looking at two leg spinners when Valendu Hasaranga is fit? These are some of the questions that needs answers and will be interesting to look at in terms of what they really decide to do. Now from round the wicket. On quite nicely onto the bat that time, pace on. That was 137. The previous one appeared to stop a little bit. There is a little bit of unevenness on the surface.
The first ODI and second ODI have reflected quite similarly in terms of India losing their way between over wickets 2 to 6, and then there was a partnership in the last game. 5 and 6. Today they're hoping for one for the 7th wicket, just like Sri Lanka. Between Kamindu Mendis and Velalage, the two left-handers did it for Sri Lanka. India will be hoping the same.
This is very sensible batting on the part of India. They're just completing the gaps, 2 of the over, 157 for 6. Let's look at how India lost their wickets in the first and the second game. Now we know that Sri Lanka endured similar situations in the T20s where they lost wickets in a heap in all 3 games. Now, is this a concern going forward for India?
Jump the gun too much because India have been really good. The kind of wickets here that are the kind of pitches here that are quite difficult to bat in a particular phase. And you notice that the wickets fall just outside of the power play and then to the 30th over. 11 to 30 is the phase that most wickets are lost for both teams. And after that, maybe because once the ball gets slightly softer and older, it gets slightly easier to bat on. But it's about applying themselves. I'm a bit surprised that Van der Sar was taken off the attack. Just keep the pressure on. Akila Dhananjaya has come on, maybe because there are 2 left-handers and he can bowl off breaks. But he got rid of Shivam Dube.
Turning almost from the line of that off stump. Yeah, we speak how difficult this surface is. We've seen that. It's the off break, almost from midland leg. Plenty of turn. Another one. That time bounce as well.
Clearly Washington Sundar, who was LBW in the previous game, trying to keep his legs out of the way. Look at that front leg, still on leg stump. Doesn't want to get out LBW. The hands just going forward.
Looking to bowl that length round middle and off. That's where he's found turn. Turn and bounce as well. From a single, they get one.
159 for 6.
Standing by. Here comes Ultra Edge now. Take it back for me. Keep going, keep going.
Runs at an average of 61, but then the rest have struggled. I don't think many batters have succeeded on a surface or surfaces we've had in the first two games. It's been challenging, it's been difficult. Akshar Patel has got 63, and that's courtesy he's not out here. That's why his average. It's generally been a tough time for the batters on the first two games. We're going to see more spin in the form of Kamidu Mendis. He's going to pull off spin. Two left-handers, so he's looking to try and find some bowling options, but I don't know whether this is the way to go. I'm going to let this pair get a partnership going and then bring Van der Sar, or try and dismiss them, or take that punt with Van der Sar.
Good running from Akshar Patel. Washington Sundar responding. I kind of agree with you in terms of Jeffrey Van der Sar. The only explanation I can think of is the fact that at the speed in which he bowled, maybe give him a couple of overs break, come back. For that, he went inside for a couple of overs. He's back on the field now.
What Sri Lanka can't afford here is to let them form this partnership. They were never looking comfortable against Van der Sar. They need to try and dismiss this pair, that they know that you are looking at the tail of India.
As far as Sri Lanka thinks, or even how the Indian think tank are maybe thinking 75 runs feels a long way away. One stage, it looked like they would get there with ease, but now, even though the required run rate's below 4, it's a matter of a wicket or two for Sri Lanka. And I think Sri Lanka recognizes that.
At the moment, with the likes of Kamidu Mendis, there's a chance that they can score some easy runs like they're doing now. Knocking the balls into gaps, just cutting that required now down to 73. You'll suddenly realize we brought it down to 50. That will be the plan of India. They'll obviously have those little targets.
Yeah, I don't think this experiment will go on for long. He'll be tempted to bring the man who's got all the wickets so far back into the attack.
He needs to. He'll have to do that quickly. Because he's left with what? He's left with 3 overs. Anyway, if this game goes down to the 50th over, there's every chance that India will be winning if you bet that far. $30 done, 168 for 6. So those numbers may not inspire too many supporters, 19 and 11. That's why this partnership for the 7th wicket is so important. Nanajia to round the wicket.
Interesting to see what he would look to bowl. Now this is sliding down the leg side. Useful runs for India. They'll run away to the boundary. First boundary after 44 balls.
That says the story. Sliding down leg side, Akila Dhananjaya went on with the arm. Akshar Patel's batted well, 37, 34. He holds the key along with Washington. What's this series and left arm spinners and all-rounders? Villalage, Akshar Patel.
So Sri Lanka will have to remain quiet. When I say quiet, they'll have to be tight. Just don't have to try too many extravagant things because the surface has responded when he bowls those lines and lengths. Oh, this is big. This is really a good shot for 6. Akshar Patel is fighting a lone battle, and so far he's done well.
The long levers coming into play. First ball was darted in, and this one, he was looking for more purchase. Flighted it at 86 kilometers an hour, and Akshar Patel just extends his arms, doesn't use his feet an awful lot, just stands there and punches it down the ground with an extension.
Now it's down to 63. So Sri Lanka will be mindful of this. See, this is why Sri Lanka has to think smart. It's not about getting his bowlers in, it's about looking to dismiss.
Jeffrey Vandese bowled the 24th over. The score was 150 for 6.
Dumped down the ground. Along the ground, I should say. A single.
And since then, 6-7 overs later, India have moved on. This partnership's worth 32 now. Somehow India feel like they've gone back into this game. They're still fighting.
That's the thing. That's what India is looking comfortable, this pair at least. They're scoring runs easily, risk-free cricket. And they're finding those areas. Boundaries, 6, singles, 12 runs in the over. $180 for 6.
Ladies and gentlemen, Britain hasn't been so great of late because the country hasn't been eating enough Weetabix.
Makes sense. I've been eating potholes.
To whoever's in charge of fixing potholes, VAR, and drivers who park like this, we must say, have you had your Weetabix?
Yo, wanna smell premium? You gotta try this new Lynx there. Smell premium with the new Lynx Fine Fragrance Collection. Smell finer than the finest fragrances.
1, 2, 3.
Make Discovery Plus your home for the Olympic Games Paris 2024. With more than 55 live event feeds covering all the action, Discovery Plus has got you covered. It's fabulous! Discovery Plus has timeline markers as well as gold Medal Alert, ensuring that you never miss a moment and taking your viewing experience to a whole new level. It's going to be an unforgettable celebration of Olympic excellence, live on Discovery Plus.
India are 61 runs off their target, a game that has swung back and forth. And the main reason for that, man, you're right there, Jeffrey van der Sey, 6 for 26. He's taken all 6 wickets to fall, with India 97 without loss at one point. This was the first stunning catch, apart from this Lanka. This was even better. Wow, Superman, Super Mendes, LBW. Actually, no doubt about that. Shivam Dubey, Virat Kohli, also pinned in a similar manner to Shreyas Iyer, the one that skidded on. Shot from KL Rahul. Thick inside edge, another googly. I have to say, a late replacement for Windu Hasaranga. He is having his say in this match. It's been incredible to watch, Robbie.
Certainly has been. India had it all under control, but this is how the pie charts have gone tonight. India the first one, Sri Lanka the next, the third one, split 50-50. I have 2 to go, and like we mentioned, it's going to be a slow burner. It should go down to the wire to some extent. When Desai does come in back to bowl, and he could cause a few more issues for India.
Akshay approaching his 3rd half-century in ODIs. This might be the most important. He's been aggressive right from the off, and that's what India needed in the face of Moss and Wicket. That was a little bit like a bit of a hack, but he showed some touch, as well as some really good hitting over the top, one over cover, and that perhaps the shot of his innings, straight bowler's head. No Ravindra Jadeja series, and Akshay Patel showing that he's not been. I think for him, he wants to fill that Jadeja role is to improve his batting, and his batting has been steadily improving over the last few years. If he manages to see India, then his stock will rise even more.
Stock has already risen, man. He's a very important cog in this Indian.
Sri Lanka bringing himself back on. His first over went for 14. He was attacked by Akshay Patel. What's the tactic going to be here with his second over? He was Game on here in Colombo. Just how lit up in the distance. So is the Prima Dasa right now. The picture close to a full house. Eager in anticipation of a potential Sri Lankan win, but India won't go away. Oh, chance! Taken! It's another brilliant catch. It's the captain this time. He had to get low. And it's a big blow. Look at this Aksha. He's not going anywhere. Just waiting on the umpires here. Did it carry?
They'll check it out anyway. But what a catch from Lanka. Leading from the front, the skipper. That held in the wicket this time. Again, another off spinner. Looked like it was Nanda Cutter. Held in the wicket. And Akshar pushed at it. Maybe thinking it won't go to the bowler, but brilliant catch that. That's definitely out. It's got to go.
That wicket has come at an absolutely vital time for Sri Lanka. Aksha goes for a runner ball, 44. 7 down now. 185 is the score.
Maryland, the perfect combination of generous chocolate chips and a crunchy, crumbly texture. Maryland, good to the last crumb. And why not try packable, snackable Maryland minis?
Have a look at the wicket again. It's chipped really, nowhere near the middle of the bat. Non-strike almost got in the way. That's why it was a good catch by Sri Lanka. Would have been partially unsighted. The ball dipped on him. Sri Lankan catching has been on point today.
How good is this from Sri Lanka? Ooh, turn again. Given the context of everything that's been going on with Sri Lanka and the injuries to their fast bowlers, and them having to play 5 spinners in this game, I've got to say, this has been mighty impressive from Sri Lanka, and especially Lanka, who have backed himself and his team. What a beauty again! He backed himself and his team to be able to play the way they are playing at the moment. It's pretty phenomenal.
As I said, it's close to a full house. The crowd has steadily grown. It's got louder and louder. As soon as Sri Lanka got that first wicket, suddenly local fans thought they had a chance. And why don't they at the moment? Delivery. This is a dot ball. It'll be a wicket maiden. Exactly what the doctor ordered. It is a wicket maiden. It's 185 for 7. Six bowlers used so far. Van der Say has been the chief destroyer. He's got 3 overs left. 6 for 26. Can he get 7 perhaps? Only one bowler's ever got 8 wickets in ODI. There's a Sri Lankan in the bars. Whole host of them have got 7 wickets. So 7th in itself is really rare. Drinks break has just worked for Sri Lanka here. 3 overs, yeah, 5 for 1. 4 of those runs were 4 byes. Amindu Mendes. Oh, I tell you what, that skidded on, hit the pad. Maybe a bit too high.
Yeah, I have doubts about this change, to be honest. I would have loved to see Van der Sey bowling here. Not quite understanding why he hasn't come back into bowl. He's gotten you 6 wickets out of 7. And that must have been close. But they don't trust the Hawkeye, do they?
I think height was a bit of an issue there. And as it was even not out, crashing into the stumps. Changing the field for Kuldeep. Mid-wicket comes into mid-wicket. Long on's moving around. A lot squarer. It's off the mark.
These are the things you don't want. Because you've got the advantage in a game. You want to kind of close it. Put pedal to the metal. As quickly as possible. Bring your best bowler on. Because Van der Sey is bowling so well. I don't think it'll make a difference if he's bowling.
I think that's sliding down. And Mendes agrees. Review system hasn't worked so far for Sri Lanka in this innings. 30 and that sort of a point before they bring Van der Sey on. Just wide of cover. It was 7. Five off that over. Washington Sundar, though, would have had his heart in his mouth temporarily. Had the stronger shots through the offside. And to say, far off the best figures against India by a spinner on the internationals. Guess who's top of the list? Murali. Van der Sey gets 1 more wicket though. He will jump to the top of that list. Washington Sundar play this, Robbie. He is the better batter, the more experienced in terms of batting higher up the order. Oh, I tell you what, he's turned a little bit. Was there a little bit of bat on it, perhaps?
Yeah, I think so. There was a little bit of bat on it. Seemed like it at least. I think he's taking the onus on himself here. Washington trying to play a little bit more positively to get the scores moving. Get that odd boundary in the over. All right, we seem pretty convinced there. Oh, not quite sure. But do you want the chance of taking it to the Hawk and the Snigometer? I wouldn't think so if I was Sri Lanka.
Oh, that's missed everything. Or has it got an inside edge? Finger goes up. Referred straight away. This will be interesting.
batting ball, but ultra edge, please. Standing by for ultra edge.
Stand by, hop to, roll, hop to.
Keep going, keep going. Have a flat line or a little gap. Take it back out for me. Rest one more time, please. Yeah, there's a gap between bat and ball, ball tracker when it's a V.
Stand by, hop one, roll, hop one.
Original decision is out. Ball is pitching outside off. Impact is in line. And wickets hitting. So Paul, you'll stay with your original decision of out. I'll let you know when you're on screen. Signal now.
Washington Sundar has to go. Finally, Hawk is being the Hawkeye. It's on point this time. India lose Washington Sundar, 15 of 40 deliveries, 190 for 8.
Rohit and Gill were out of this world, really, and that set them on their way. And then Van der Sar took over. Now Lanka doing his bit. The right-handed bowler now is Siraj. India, though, needs something heroic from here, from an unlikely source. There was a little noise here, question of whether he was giving out LBW or whether he was giving out caught behind. It doesn't matter, because he's out LBW. Just flick the back leg under the pocket. That ball was crashing into leg stump. They're dancing in the stands. Finally, a review has gone Sri Lanka's way.
Siraj and Kuldeep Yadav. And Arshdeep Singh, last batter. Too many, I'd imagine, for the tail-enders to get. It is the end of the over, 191 for 8.
Well, it's exactly 50 now. You never know. A couple of lusty blows from somewhere. Suddenly the pressure can move back onto the fielding side, but you've got to throw some counter punches. I'm not sure as 10-11 are going to be able to just prod around to try and hit a boundary or two here. Here comes the man, Jeffrey Van der Sar. What a night he is having. Never got a fight for before. He's got 6 for 26. If he gets one more, he will join a rare group of those who've got 7 wickets in a one-day international. And he'll fancy his chances. He's got Mohammad Siraj to bowl at here. Slip in place.
If I were him, I'd be looking at 8 man. Forget about 7.
Siraj wants to get off strike.
Well, I remember when he first came into bowl today, Roshan and I were talking on air and talking about how he's been in the side for the last almost 10 years and has not played more than 10 matches in any one of those 10 years. Never played double-figure games. So his opportunities have always been few and far in between. But when he has got the opportunity, he's fared pretty well actually. 23 games, 27 wickets. His confidence we were talking about wouldn't have been too high. But tonight, he has defied all odds. Bowled the absolute perfect areas. He's bowled like an absolute champion. Just rolled over India. That's such a formidable batting lineup too. Must do a world of good to his confidence.
Swapped ends here as well, Van der Sey. Started at the opposite end. He's now rolling from the commentary box end. If that has any effect on what comes out of his hand. So far he's been absolutely superb. It's the one that comes at the front of the hand. And then King Siraj in front just to take the single. 34 years old as well, Van der Sey. Not many players got their best ever figures at that age. Just slightly offline. Nicely played by Kuldeep, and he will keep the strike. 193 for 8. Sri Lanka to continue. They can sense victory. The tail end. They've been solid in defence. They need 48 more runs. The question though, for these is, what will the approach be? He is looking pensive. Sana in the series with Sri Lanka already, where they seemingly have had the game under control. That's got to be close once again.
TV umpire to director, we have a player review for LBW. The original decision is not out. I've checked the feet and it's a fair delivery. Front on, please. Doesn't appear to be any bat involved, but he's coming across it. Ultra edge, please. Flat line, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah, I have a flat line as a...
Stand by half one, and roll half one.
Original decision is not out. Ball is pitching in line, the impact is in line, and wickets umpire's call. So Paul will stay with the original decision of not out. Stand
just clipping the stumps. That could be massive. Sri Lanka will retain their review. Disappointment. They know how close it was. Very, very good job, the skipper. After his first over, 2 crucial wickets. 14 runs conceded in his first over. 3.4 overs, 2 for 2. It's not bad.
The situation about India is at the moment just defending is not doing anyone else favors when it comes to India's perspective. I reckon one of these batters has to be brave. If not, this pitch we've seen, which will have your name, that sort of a person, that sort of a visit is being. Oh, beautiful, lovely. Turn, bounce to end the 38th. Made as well, 193 for 8.
Yo, can I kick it? Yes, you can. Can I kick it? Yes, you can.
Can I kick it?
¿Qué?
Can I play?
Can I kick it? Can I kick it?
Can I try?
당연하지.
Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Can I kick it? Yes, you can.
It's been all Sri Lanka since the opening partnership. 97 that was worth between Rohit Sharma, Shubman Gill. Spinners have taken over. So it will be a change, in fact. Will allocate an expensive 5 overs. Right-hander at the crease just might have changed Sri Lanka's mind. Would you go back to Jeffrey Landesay at the other end, the end that the captain himself was bowling from?
I would think so. That's his day. His ball is bowling so well. Just give him the end that he prefers. The fish six off. And at the moment, giving the temptation to Siraj with vacant mid-wicket. He's someone who usually uses long and in a very good manner. He's trying to succumb and trying to suck in all the pressure.
Every now and again, one will just rip sideways. Not a lot the batsman can do in these situations. It's a chase. Mendez going after it, and he won't get there. That should be 4-leg buys.
The previous delivery spun across. It's went with the arm. And former Siraj is not happy. And umpire Ravinder Vimlasiri gave it leg buys. He thinks he got some bat. This will confirm it. Look really, really close, and I think probably may be right. But India won't mind it how it comes, as long as it comes. Again, just have to bowl that midland or stump line for my liking.
The way the previous ball turned, wasn't it? He tried to bite off a little more than he could chew. Just
goes with the arm will be the danger ball. Front foot or back foot. One that turns away from that length will be delivery with the slip in place.
Yorker to finish. 199 for 8.
Hello, travellers. What are we searching for? Pushing your limits? Sure, we can book that. Something more comfortable. Roll into lounges worldwide. Finding hidden gems? Okay, lead the way. Once in a lifetime experiences? Even better. with room upgrades, complimentary breakfast, and 4 p.m. checkout. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
Never seen Sri Lanka goes batting. So it will be a change of ends. Like this move.
Just a single from that over by Jeffrey Van der Sey. Speed have been hovering around 81, 80. Yeah, third delivery only went at 88.
Into the second power play, so an extra fielder can go out if they choose. Change of ends once again for Lanka. He's happy to accumulate their runs in singles.
Of Charitas Lanka almost took Sri Lanka home with 3 wickets. This occasion, another important 3 wickets. Yes, runs has not been coming out of Charitas Lanka. Oh, either way, yes.
40 or less to win against India. 16 years.
History awaits.
That's really well taken down the leg side. Will be a wide.
يعني خلينا نكون صريح أكثر بعد، مع احترامي للجميع، زين ممكن الأجنبي ياخذ أكثر منك. ليه؟
Still 2 catches in place. Regulation slip. Then the leg slip as well.
Looking for the wicket, Jeffrey, but the same ball, a big turning leg spin.